Stone's Office Supply was started in 1927. It was started as lease office equipment at the foot of Pilgrim Street. And in the late 50s, my grandfather, Harold Stone, purchased that existing business and changed the name to Stone's Office Supply and moved the business to Square 2 in downtown, just a couple of doors down from the existing store, which we moved here in 1980. And we've been here ever since 1980. And my father and my uncle purchased the business from my grandfather in the 60s, early 70s. And then when I graduated from high school in 1980, I decided that I wanted to enter the family business and started working straight out of high school.
I first met Marnie back in the 70s. We were both in high school. She came into high school in grade 9. I was already in grade 11, maybe even 12, grade 12. And anybody who's been in high school, grade 9s, when they come in, are usually pretty shy and quiet. But she immediately was a dynamo and became a personality around the school. From then on to present day, through the decades, she has been a community leader.
Not just personally as a friend, she's been a leader with business, with Sioux Women in Business. She likes to take new approaches, and I think that that's something really interesting. The city needs fresh and new, and just making sure that we're staying ahead of the trends.
The first time I met Marnie, she was out speaking at an engagement. I found her very approachable when she was speaking to the group that she was speaking with. So I reached out to her. I reached out to her as another woman in business and asked her if she could go for coffee and make time to chat. I wanted to pick her brain, and she immediately said yes.
Marnie's idea to bring the Sioux Women in Business together was a great idea, and it formed with, sitting just a few handful of women around a table to talk about their businesses and what we all had to offer to the community. And it's interesting how that spark over such a short time has flourished into over 600 people being involved.
Sioux Women in Business, or SWIB as it's known. It's a group of women in business in Sault Ste. Marie that get together once a week for lunch and support each other with our businesses and with ideas or problems that we might be having.
Marnie's always quick to be involved in all our community projects, and she always says yes with a smile.
It's interesting because Marnie's always had the concept going to events that, as much as she might know people that are there, she makes it a point to get out and meet 2 to 3 other people that she may not know that are at every single event, and just building her ties around our community.
I think if you're a new entrepreneur in the Sioux and you're wanting to embark on a business of your own, there are a plethora of resources where you can plug in and learn and get connected with the people that you need to advise you and guide you as you go along, from the Chamber of Commerce to the Economic Development to the Innovation Center to the SWIB group.
I was looking to her as a woman in business, wanting to grow a family business, and I don't think there's really a better person to ask than Marnie, being in a generational store like Stone's Office Supply and being so successful. Talking to her about what made that successful. And for her, it was very much being able to be a part of the community.
Being downtown Sault Ste. Marie is charming, and it has a great energy, and there's a lot of really great independent businesses downtown. And I think it's wonderful to stroll through the downtown, and there's so many different things that you can do. You can shop in so many different retail locations. You can have different services provided. There's great coffee shops and restaurants. And it's just got a really great energy. And I would never leave downtown. I love being down here, and it's nice to be close to the water, and we can walk on our lunch breaks down at the boardwalk, and it's just perfect setting for our business. We love it downtown.
It's beyond just the city. It's always genuine with her, for sure. It's always a matter of the greater good. And she loves Sault Ste. Marie, completely loves the local fabric and the community. And it's always what can we do to improve our city. Not only just with the women in business, although she specializes in that, I suppose, but it's always about her kids or the youth, the future. It could be even about the elderly. It's all age brackets. It's quite amazing, really, the energy she brings day after day after day. And it's just really cool to be around all the time because it's infectious.
Marnie is a touchstone for many of us. And I find that most people, when you talk about Marnie and you talk about Stone's Office Supply, she's rather iconic, and you know, she's the kind of person that we could look for guidance in how to be a successful, long-term, family, generational business within our community, which is something I think we need.
I can't say enough about the loyalty of the businesses in Sault Ste. Marie, that they have many other places where they can shop. They can shop online, they can shop up on big box stores, and they choose to shop at Stone's because of the fact that we have knowledgeable, friendly staff, and we care about servicing the client. We have free delivery 5 times a day. You know, we've delivered a box of paper clips. Well, that's just how we are. Stone's is just like that. If you're out of paper clips, we're going to get them to you. Try and find that somewhere online or at a big box. You know, we go the extra mile, and we're going to continue to do that and look after our customer. And we're very, very grateful for the clients and customers that have stayed with us all of these years. We're very grateful.
The store is 89 years old. So they've had to cross different challenges over the years, and she's been very good at always getting out in front of it, what's happening in trends and markets. We go to the buying group meetings annually, independent stationers across Canada. Even though Stone's is one of the smaller businesses, they're always looking at what is Marnie Stone doing with her business in little old Sault Ste. Marie, because she always seems to be cutting edge. It's quite remarkable, actually, as you're meeting these people from Newfoundland to British Columbia, and they've caught the Marnie Stone bug.
There's no doubt in my mind that Stone's will be around for a long time, and I'm certainly very proud to be the 3rd generation, and I've learned from the best, and I have the best staff. I'm so grateful for them, and hopefully my kids will be able to step into the business at some point too. They're still teenagers, but there's room for them here, and I'd be happy to take them just like my dad did with me and show them how things work and help them to continue the Stone's legendary service and name in Sault Ste. Marie.